Previously, in Session 13.
Mari, getting together with the Mona Lisa. Are you giving out details?
Lori's pried a few out of me.
They walked by the river.
True.
But they didn't kiss there.
Wow, Lori, you're the town message board, aren't you?
Are there any developments in the case we should know about?
Well, my Mona Lisa tells me when they searched his place, they found a whole other set of keys to a whole other house. They finally tracked his other place down, and they went there to see if they could find him.
They couldn't find him.
No, but they did find...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There were more women in the basement at his other house.
Yep.
It probably really helped them to know he's really gone and they have nothing more to fear from him.
Wow, yeah, I didn't even think of that. They're probably terrified he's gonna pop up out behind some bush and get them again. How can I help them?
I'm not sure you can. Was there anything left of him?
I swept it all into the garbage. Those ashes are long gone.
Maybe look into which dump the office garbage goes to?
I can do that.
I'll consult the wider community. Maybe there's someone with a really quirky defense that will help us track him down.
Recorded live at Jalopy Theatre in Brooklyn. Messenger Theatre Company presents The Defense. This is Session 14.
Spill. I want all the gossip.
It's going well. I like her.
Yay!
Are you talking about Mari's Mona Lisa?
Yes, they went out again.
You're a real gossip, aren't you?
With good news, absolutely. I spread it around like confetti.
I'm happy for you, Mari. I hope you get to meet her one day.
You mean outside of the police station?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really meet her in there. She just told us where the bathroom was and stuff.
And which were the best snacks in the snack machine.
Oh, are we talking about the snack machine at the police station? That was a hot tip that girl gave us.
That's Mari's Mona Lisa.
Oh, right. Well, I thank her. Left to my own devices, I'd have probably ended up with those off-brand cheese curls, and I would have been hungry and sorry later.
It sounds like you weren't hungry or sorry after your pancakes last week.
Oh my god, they were this peach raspberry business. It was unreal.
They were magic.
Kacey, you have to try them. They were glorious.
Best pancakes of my life.
They sound amazing. Meanwhile, I have some stuff to report if you don't mind me kicking things off today.
Please do.
Well, as it turns out, regarding our challenge of tracking down the copy repair guy, there are a couple people with defenses that draw forth the dead in some way. They're a kind of intense reanimating defense.
like a zombie army type defense?
Something like that, yeah.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That's an intense defense.
Good God, I can't imagine.
But how does that help them? Like, how does that work?
She's under attack. Her defense searches for any dead nearby and pulls them forth, pulls them together, and the reanimated corpses take care of the threat.
Wow.
The real difficulty is in activating the defense on purpose. But I'll tell you about that next. The basic idea would be that if we could get to the general vicinity of the guy's ashes, then we trigger the reanimating defense and then walk him to the police station, call in a hot tip about the remains on their doorstep.
This is complicated.
Very. But there are a lot of chapters that would like to help with this. There's a general sense that helping someone's victims is not something we're usually in a position to do.
Wow. Well, I have found the dump that our office trash goes to, and I called over there to ask if they could pinpoint a location. And it sounds like we can at least get within a reasonable area there.
How'd you get them to tell you that?
I told them I lost my engagement ring in the trash.
Genius.
Brilliant.
So we're good for location too.
I'm stuck on how we get the defenses to work on demand.
This has been a concern for our organization for some time. It's not often that we want to trigger the defense on purpose, but this is a great example. There is a team of scientists who've been working on it for at least a decade or so.
No way.
And they're just at the point where they're ready to run some experiments in the field.
Or the garbage dump, as it were.
As it were.
Do we know how it works?
They've built a machine that imitates the pheromones, vibrations, and electrical impulses of a predator. They turn it on, and the defense is activated.
Wow.
The problem has been that they have to rebuild it every time it works because the defense tends to destroy it.
I bet, yeah.
But this is a case where we could bring the reanimated corpse to the police station by leading it with the device. The body has been brought forth to kill this machine predator, but it moves slow, and we get the predator machine to move fast.
It's like a zombie chasing. I'm so excited.
The thing is, if anyone else with the defense happens to be there, the machine will be at risk. In fact, we're all going to have to consciously avoid both the dump and the route to the station, because any one of us could be exposed to the machine and have our defenses interfere with the process.
And I bet that machine would be a lot less effective if it were suddenly small.
Or a pile of ash.
Or crush under a stray AC unit or something.
Well, at least I couldn't stop its heart.
Bright side. So I'll pass on the location info to the team. They'll pick a date. I'll let you all know what's happening and what the route is, and we'll just avoid that street.
This is so complicated.
Yeah, and it involves zombies.
It is, and it does. We're making real progress here, and our particular cluster is at the heart of it. I'm really proud of us.
Me too.
Should I drop a hint to my Mona Lisa on the day so she can be on the lookout?
As much as it would be good to have them prepared over there, I actually don't think we should have you do that. We want you as disconnected from this operation as possible. In fact, I might even suggest you get out of town on the day we do this.
Out of town?
I want no suspicion on you. None. So let's get you on a little trip.
Maybe take your new girlfriend.
We are not ready for that.
What if we took, like, a girls' vacay sort of thing, right? That's a thing
fun.
people do.
Having you all safely far away when this goes down actually sounds really good to me. Can you organize something like that, Leila?
Are you kidding me? This is the sort of thing I live for. Leave it all to me. I'll start investigating possibilities, and as soon as we nail down a date, I'll book it all.
Okay, who's got a pancake recipe?
I'll find some.
I should have a date for you later tonight.
This is very exciting on two fronts. One, the pancake posse steps out. Two, we bring some peace of mind to those girls.
I agree entirely.
I'm wondering if it might not be better to just set you loose to go pin down that date, Kacey. We can hold this fort down if you want to sort that out.
Excellent idea. Thank you, Leila. Is that all right with everyone?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Do it.
I'll run out to my car and get the contact list, make some calls, and then I can come back with a date, and you can catch me up on anything I missed.
Go, Kacey. We've got this.
Right. Okay. Be right back.
Casey's the bomb.
100%.
Should we do something for her?
Like what?
I don't know. Make her a cake, buy her a present. I feel like I want to.
Aw, we've never done that before.
We're getting into territory where we're doing a lot of things we've never done before.
That's true.
Ooh, maybe we should bring her some pancakes.
Yeah, perfect. We can make some in this house we get and bring her a batch.
She'll love it.
Do you think that place would give us their peach raspberry recipe?
I doubt it, but the internet can surely provide.
Does anyone have any special desires for an escape house?
By the water somewhere.
Oh, water would be great. Maybe somewhere we could get in it.
Yeah, I would like that.
Are we feeling lake, river, or ocean?
I'd take any of those.
I guess I wouldn't mind seeing a tree or two as well, so that might push us toward lake territory.
I think trees would be good. I could go for some flowers.
Great. How far do we want to travel?
I feel like I get a little crazy after 3 hours in the car.
That seems like a good time to me, too.
Especially if we're not going to stay a really long time.
But I can absolutely do longer if you find a perfect place that's just past it.
I'm just collecting ideals here, and when we have to push past them, I'll check with everybody.
You do this sort of thing for a living, don't you?
I do, but this is so much better than the shit I have to organize for work. The stuff I have to organize there is so boring you would not believe.
Tell us.
They want the absolute dullest hotels. If they have personality, they're not interested. They want the dullest food in the dullest locations, and if they're in exciting locations, they don't want time to explore them. They just want to stay in their dull conference room.
Sounds very dull.
You cannot imagine. But this, I am back in business, babies. Actual challenging, interesting planning with actual interesting needs. I'm very excited.
I guess it might be good, too, to not be too close to other houses, just in case there happen to be some defense-triggering ding-dongs nearby.
We're a pretty good team, you know that?
I give us an A+.
100%.
10 out of 10.
5 stars.
Out of 5.
Of course.
Thank you all for suggesting we just handle this now. We're on for Monday next week, so maybe you go away for the weekend and come back Tuesday? Does that work?
Absolutely. I'll get right on booking us something. I've got all our preferences all organized.
Oh, do we have a thing that we should say to explain where we're going or, like, who we're going with? For those who need more than just Pancake Posse, I mean.
Some groups say they're old friends from school, though that obviously won't work for your old friends from school.
Right.
But we've heard my women's group, my support group, my club. Some people take up a cover hobby like crochet or knitting, though we have had some sticky moments where non-defense friends want to join whatever the craft is. The less appealing the craft or content, the better.
Like macrame or something?
You'd be surprised at how many people are into macrame.
I don't even know what that is.
This is.
That's macrame?
Mostly just knots.
Wow.
Oh, maybe scrapbooking?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, my great aunt is into it. She hits up paper stores everywhere she goes.
Does she have a club?
I don't think so. I think she just does it on her own, but it's really a thing, you know? Like, they sell all these sorts of, like, paper doll-like decorative things that people put in their scrapbooks.
My eyes are definitely glazing over. It might be suitably uninteresting.
Well, you don't have to decide today.
Oh, you know the other thing about it? My great aunt always has to be super cautious about invites to scrapbooking events because they're like pyramid schemes. They're always trying to sell her stuff.
Like a scrapbooking MLM?
I think so. It's super weird.
That really does make it intensely unappealing. No one would want to join our group if it seems like we're trying to sell them something.
Hey, this is so dark.
It's true, though.
It's actually pretty brilliant. If someone is pressing you about the group, just start trying to sell them on your scrapbook party.
Yeah, one with an admission fee.
Is that how they do it?
Sometimes. It's kind of scary.
Remind me to never go to a scrapbooking party.
I don't think you're gonna need any reminder when you're selling your scrapbooking kits.
This is horrible and also genius.
You don't think our friends will think something is up when we start doing something so out of character?
If no one is prying, you don't need to offer anything up. I know I have friends who I don't need to explain anything to. I just say a group of friends and that's enough for them. But there's always someone who needs to know more, and in that case, you have something to say.
No one will ever believe I've gotten into scrapbooking.
I'm just gonna say that a pushy friend wrote me into it, that it's super dumb and embarrassing, but I just couldn't say no.
That'll work for me, too. I have been roped into equally silly situations in the past.
So, Kacey, will you want to know where we end up, or is it better if we keep you in the dark?
Or should you come with us?
I need to be here to help troubleshoot, but thank you for thinking of me. And actually, Leila, that's a good thought. Maybe don't keep me in the loop. You can call, or I can call if we need to, but I probably shouldn't know where you are.
Man, when I smelled that guy in the library, I would never have thought it would lead to these spy scenarios.
Oh, these are very weird times. If I hadn't ashed that guy, we wouldn't be in a backwards police thriller.
If you hadn't ashed that guy, those girls would still be locked in his 2 basements enduring who knows what horrors.
Right.
Seriously.
Thanks.
We're here to keep each other from sliding into self-recrimination, so, you know, you do the same for me.
I would. You're right.
So proud of you all. So why don't I release you into planning for your scrapbooking weekend?
Whee!
I'll hopefully have good news for you on Monday.
It feels so weird to just go away.
It is the right thing to do.
Okay.
Team, you're going to hold up Mari this weekend, right?
No question.
On it.
100%.
Shall we affirm?
I am safe, but I'm not safe for everyone.
Have a fun weekend, gang.
The Defense is a production of Messenger Theatre Company. It is performed by Marcella Adams as Leila, Amber Jessie as Mari, Cosmic Kitty as Bria, Kristen Vaughan as Kacey, and Toni Watterson as Lori. The writer-director is Emily Rainbow Davis. Sound design by Matt Powell. Sound engineering by Daniel Massey. Sound assistance by Angela Santillo. Stage management by Ella Lieberman. The producer is Melvin Yen. The defense theme is by Scott Ethier. I'm Jacki Jing. I'm safe, but I'm not safe for everyone.